The answer to that question is no, it's not the first trendy low-carb diet. Low-carb diets have been around for eons. The diet industry has basically flipped back and forth between low-carb, low-fat over the past, just let's say, 30 or 40 years. It's been around for quite some time, but it just fell under the guise of the Atkins diet. We've known, like I said, for years that low carbohydrate is really the way to go, and it's sort of been wrapped up in all of these other types of proprietary protocols, if you will, but it's certainly not, keto is certainly not the first low carbohydrate diet. I'm not going to name the diet protocols that are out there, but there are many. The problem is with any of these low carbohydrate diets is that oftentimes these low carbohydrates are sort of equated to, at least sort of under the radar, as hypocaloric regimens, so low calorie regimens. And in my clinic, as I've preached many, many times before, this is something that we really don't advocate. Why? Because with these low carb / hypocaloric protocols, there tends to be a significant loss not only fat, but also very protective muscle. So in my clinic, we do use a low carbohydrate protocol. It's not the keto protocol. It would fall under a sort of a classic modified ketogenic protocol, which is relatively low carbohydrate, low glycemic index carbohydrates only, so with foods with glycemic indices less than 40, but we never ever reduce calories, never. So we use one's calculated BMR, actually one's measured BMR. We have several ways of measuring BMR. We use an anthropometry scale here, and we also use a gas exchange technology, so we really get a good idea as to where one's resting metabolic rate is. And then we tailor the nutrition protocol so that one is isocaloric to their BMR. We're never dropping calories. So it is a low carbohydrate protocol that we use in our clinic. This is not new. This is not my brainchild. Neither is keto. Atkins was really the first mainstream ketogenic diet, and this goes back 35, 40 years. I remember family members of mine were on the Atkins diet, and to this day they still call it the Atkins diet, when in actuality it's just sort of been rewrapped under this name keto. But this is not new, nor are the low carbohydrate protocols out there that are non-ketogenic new either. Again, the diet industry has sort of vacillated between low carbohydrate and low fat. What we know is that low fat is really not the way to go, because let's face it, fat is not something that is dangerous to the body if it's consumed in the context of low amounts of low glycemic index carbohydrates.